Good morning, beautiful people. It's your boy Self-Made. I wanted to talk to you about how to relieve stress in your life and trauma in your life. I wanted to talk to you about this glass of water and how much do it weigh? Does it weigh 6 ounces? Does it weigh 8 ounces? Does it weigh 12 ounces? How much does this glass weigh? However, how much this glass weigh don't matter. The size of it don't matter. I can continue to hold this glass for a while, for a good while. I can hold it for an hour, but after an hour, it will start to become heavy. After an hour, it will get really heavy. It will be uncomfortable. After some time, it will be real uncomfortable. My hand will start becoming numb. After my hand becomes numb, then it will become painful and it will become paralyzed. My hand will become paralyzed and it will hurt a lot. It will be super painful to hold this glass. So I said this to say this. This trauma that you're holding on might not matter. It might not matter right now, but it'll start mattering in a little bit. It'll start hurting. It'll start becoming numb. That trauma will start becoming painful. It'll start becoming paralyzing in your life. It's that same with the trauma that you're dealing with. I was in a relationship and the woman really broke my heart. And I was in this relationship for over 13 years. I was so mad at her at the way she broke up the relationship, where I found myself looking up 10 years later and I was still mad at the things she had done and the way she broke up the relationship. And I'm looking up 10 years later and I'm still dealing with this trauma. Every time I thought about her, I would get mad. And these thoughts were constantly in my mind. Every time I thought about her in this situation, which consumed most of my mind and most of my thoughts, it became traumatizing to me. It became paralyzing to me. I couldn't move forward without the anger and the hatred and the hurt and the pain. So I'm saying to you, the way that you relieve this trauma is the same way that I relieved the trauma. I couldn't move forward in my life because I was always thinking about the past. I was always thinking about what happened to me in my past. I couldn't create a future. So what I'm saying to you is you have to release that trauma in your life in order to build you a powerful future. You can't build that powerful future by continuing to live in that trauma, by continuing to live in that pain and that hurt. And sometimes you got to let that glass down and put that glass down and release that trauma so that you can build a positive future for yourself. I had to relieve myself the second that I realized that I was too busy living in the past and I couldn't create a positive future. I couldn't even be in a good, positive relationship because I was too busy living in the trauma of my past. I wanted to share this with you so that you would know, stop living in the past, stop holding that trauma, release yourself, and start creating a positive future for yourself. It's your boy Self-Made. Talk to you soon. Peace.